On Monday evening, the police issued a statement on what was supposedly agreed on with the leaders of the National Unity Platform at a meeting held at the police headquarters in Aguru, Kampala. The 5-point statement indicates that they reached a consensus to the effect that National Unity Platform will notify the Inspector General of Police in writing about the activities early enough, and that the security team will carry out an assessment of the venues and routes in coordination with town clerks who grant permission for usage. Also, that the National Unity Platform leadership will prevail on members who wear military insignia as they risk being dealt with individually.
So that we can see how they can remain law-abiding and fully comply with the police guidelines for the safety of all Ugandans.
National Unity Platform indicates that they postponed their mobilization activities in Mukono Municipality today and in Masaka City on Friday to get a convenient venue. The Mukono mobilization drive will be held on Wednesday and in Masaka on Friday.
We are in touch with the police. We said, okay, let them be involved every step of the way so that they don't get to have any excuse. Want to avoid them having any excuse whatsoever. So that's what we are working around, and so we thought we needed an extra day to get prepared properly so that if we are to use another venue, we have time to reorganize all of that and then have it tomorrow.
Senyonyi argues that the requirement by the police for grant of permission to hold activities at certain venues is an excuse, and adds that they have always sought clearance for these locations.
How do we say we are going to use the venue when we have not gotten an approval from the owners? So again, it was another excuse. They had a plethora of excuses, which we kept telling them this does not stand, this excuse does not stand. So regarding approvals from venue owners, if the venue belongs to the city administration, the town clerks have been writing to us, and we went to those letters to police and we showed them.
Senyonyi points out the party's reluctance to comply with the routes the police shall choose, as they could be pushed off the motorable main roads to access the venues.
In your operations, you are persecuting us, because we told them everybody else uses these particular routes. Why do you want to get NUP off the main roads and take us deep in villages? We said if you were doing that for everybody else, it would make sense. But if you're doing it just for us, clearly there seems to be, a situation of what's good for the goose is not good for the gander, as opposed to there being equity.
He asked the police to refrain from arresting their members for wearing overalls or berets with the People Power emblem, though he agrees with the restriction on the diamond-shaped pips.
We told them, but you see, overalls are worn by mechanics, people who work at washing bays, some border riders, and so on. What is the overall a gazetted attire for any security organ and so on? All right, the overalls that we keep wearing, they don't have the insignias, and we told our young people, none of you should wear anything that has a peep or these stars or whatever the case might be that belong to police or the military. That's not a problem.
Senyonyi says there is no court in Uganda that has issued a ruling on use of the red beret, in spite of the fact that several National Unity Platform members have been arrested for that. Jackson Onyango, NTV.